Here are 5 things to help you make the most of your time in the Empyreal Demo. Be sure to explore the hub area between Cartogram runs and talk to the characters found there. Each one provides a new perspective on the world of Empyreal and your place within the current plight of the expedition. In the full release of the game, each of the cast has a dedicated quest line with multiple endings depending on your actions. You may want to familiarise yourself with Maurice Lavelle in the command centre, the head of the ill-fated expedition. He can provide you with additional background on the hub's inhabitants and the expedition's goals. Edmund Rain is the commander of the expedition's original armed forces detachment, or rather, what's left of them. He can be found in the command centre opposite the Forge. And Dr. Maria Thornton is an expert physicist who has been invaluable at reverse engineering the ancient technology recovered in the monolith. She can be found in the lab next to the Cartogram portal. Make use of finishing moves. Once an enemy has sustained enough damage or collided with the environment after charging, they will enter a brief stun state. Make the most of this temporary effect and deal a high damage attack against them. To initiate it, you will see a prompt appear over them. By pressing either F or clicking on the right stick if you're using the controller, you will perform a powerful finishing move. Finishing moves can make light work of even the toughest opponents, so acting on them quickly can make all the difference when you're up against it. To know how long an enemy has left in their stun state, pay attention to the remaining status bar above their head. When exploring the monolith, you'll come across lots of different types of loot. Whether dropped by defeating enemies, scavenged from the environment, or unlocked from hidden chests, it is essential for you to become familiar with the loot that will be on offer in Empyreal. In the full game, you have the ability to craft and modify equipment. You can also gain Cartograms by defeating enemies. The Cartogram you choose prior to heading into the monolith will determine the loot on offer for that run, so always check before heading out on your next adventure if you're looking for something specific. To learn more about the loot you require and how best to use it, be sure to check out the item descriptions in the menu. Some loot only has a value in selling it to a vendor, while others are used in crafting recipes or require an appraisal by a professional, like the company blacksmith, to unlock its full potential. Explore the environment. While raiding the depths of the monolith, you will find secrets and hidden items to scavenge if you go a little bit off the beaten path. From chests and treasures just out of reach, to vital consumables and mods, it is always worth scouting the environment once you have cleared out the enemy automatons to see if you can reach that seemingly inaccessible ledge. Not only are there hidden items scattered around the environment, but there are entirely divergent paths in some Cartograms that can take you to vault rooms with waves of powerful enemies to overcome for even higher rewards. Try out different Cartograms. While some Cartograms are unavailable in the demo, there are a plethora of others that you can plunder into. Challenge yourself with some of the more difficult and rare Cartograms. Familiarise yourself with bosses and hone your skills ahead of the full game's launch. Perhaps you may even find that you prefer a different weapon type to the one that you originally started with. With these 5 things, you are ready to delve into the world of Empyreal and conquer the monolith.